Hey there, welcome back to my channel, Essentially Empowered with Susan. Today I'm going to talk about must-have essentials in your backpack or locker for your kids to go back to school. So everybody's really busy this week, getting back to school or just preparing to have a great year. So I have a few things I want to talk about that I think are just so helpful to have on hand for your kiddos in their backpacks or their lockers. So On Guard, talked about On Guard before, protective blend. There's a lot of different things in the On Guard line, but I'm gonna highlight a few of them today. So first off is the oil. I'm always gonna talk about the oil. This is, again, On Guard protective blend. So it's a blend and it has, I'll read it to you guys. It has wild orange, clove bud, cinnamon leaf, eucalyptus leaf, rosemary leaf. So those are all very protective oils, and it reminds me a little bit of Christmas. You can really smell that cinnamon and clove. So the protective blend helps with your immunity, right? So going back to school, getting back into that environment again, a lot of hustle and bustle, there's some stress, there's, lots of new people. So this is a great one just to be proactive. Apply it to the feet in the morning. At school, you can always reapply like on your throat. If you can't handle the taste, I take a dab and put on my tongue. That works too. But great one to keep in the backpack. If you're in a bind and you don't have a sink to wash your hands, you could put a dab on your hands and rub your hands like this, and that'll be a good alternate to washing hands. Speaking of hands, so there is a sanitizing mist, On Guard. So it's with the On Guard oil, and what's nice about this is that they added a few things let me open the label so you guys can see real quick too. What's nice about this, there's a label on the back and you can peel it off and you can read it. So one second, because mine is giving me a hard time here. Oop. I should have had this open already. Yeah, the ingredients are inside the label, see. So what is neat about it is that there is apple fruit extract in it. And so what that does is it keeps your skin, it keeps that abrasiveness away. So it's nice and soft so your hands don't feel so rough and dry after. So this is a great one to keep, again, around if you don't have a way to wash your hands, or maybe you want to grab a bite to eat between classes and you can't go wash your hands, just spray it on your hands. Two more things On Guard. Well, actually one, but they're packaged two different ways. There is the On Guard wipes too. So they come in a box like this with 20 of them, and they're individually wrapped. So maybe you could keep a few. They're like this, they're packages, they're really neat. And they're actually kind of big, they're 5x7. So you could cover, if you have laptops, kids use laptops or they have their own, wipe the keyboards down, wipe the mouse if they're using that, wipe their phones. It's a great way you can, kill a bunch of birds with one stone, basically, with that, because it is a bit roomier wipe. Or you can also get the 50 count one like this. And this one I keep, it's real quick to wipe in the house, but again, you can keep that in, wipe down lockers, all those other things. And again, maybe there's a toilet paper in the bathroom. You can always use it. Well, I should take that back. Not to use in place of toilet paper. If there's no paper towels, pardon me. If there's no paper towels, you can just use this, or clean it off if you just want to use that instead of if they're out of soap or out of paper towels. Pardon me again about that brain fog. So sometimes we get owies unexpectedly. Correct-X is your friend. This is the ointment, and it has frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, tea tree, and lavender. Very soothing. No petroleum in here. And it's a small tube, but it's very mighty. If you get an owie, you just need a little tiny bit, and you rub it. Let's say you have a paper cut, just rub it a little bit there, and it's just an amazing, great thing to have. Because you never know when you're gonna get those owies, or if you fall, or if the little ones, they fall, they can just apply this, and it's clean and it's non-toxic. It's a great way to just keep to help, first aid, to keep around. One last product, peppermint. Energy, you guys. We all can get an everyday of, especially in the school routine. If you need some energy, instead of drinking coffee, put a dab of this in the hands, cup and smell, breathe it in, opens up airways, really energizing, and just a quick pick-me-up in the afternoon, let's say, or when let's say you're first in the car and you're tired, just put a drop of this and smell it, and it's a very quick energy picker-upper, I guess you could say, right? Or let's look at a different way to use it. If you have tummy issues at school, take a drop of it, rub it clockwise on your stomach. You can even put it in your belly button too. So great addition to, making sure that you've got a lot of things covered in school. That's all for me today. So I hope you learned something and have a great school year. And I hope you join me again for my next show. Bye.